Hey, what's up everybody, it's Chronofahx, your time-traveling kitsune, and welcome back to more Zelda Fridays with Wind Waker. So, how are you all doing today? I hope you're having a good day, and if not, then I hope I can make it just a little bit better. So, I don't think there's really anything to really announce right now. This is kind of the usual thing. So, yeah, I think that's about it. So just go ahead and just switch it to the game. All right. Oh yeah, if I seem a little out of sorts, it's because just before stream started, I was trying to look for something, because there's something important that I needed to find, but I just could not find it. So, if I seem a little out of sorts, that's why. Anyways, so, off stream, I finally figured out where that one, Triforce shard that I was searching everywhere for and trying to salvage everywhere was. Turns out, you don't salvage it. On Stonewater Island, throw this rock, jump down the hole. Alright, so just this one door, okay. And this is one of, I think, 2 instances of basically to get the Triforce shard, or Triforce chart if you're playing the GameCube original. You just fight a gauntlet of enemies. That's all there is to it. it's not that much different from the Savage Labyrinth. Just much shorter and not as many enemies to fight. And you actually do get items back. Like you're able to recover your health and resupply a lot more frequently. Alright, so that should take care of all of the mini armors. Restock up bombs, and let's keep moving. Set lights up whenever we're done with an area. Through here, there are two moblets. All right, knock down one. And down you go. Nice. That is 2 out of the 4. Let's cut across. And let's open this. Alright. For these guys, just a simple couple sword combos should do it. They're no problem at all. Ooh, joy pendant. I already got the Oasis deed, but joy pendant is joy pendant. Okay, break that. Get some money, joy pendant, arrows, bombs. There we go. Hey, one more room, and that'll be it. Okay, 3 whiz ropes. Put myself out. And 1 jump attack is enough to take him out. Okay, is that it? Okay. Oh, right. After you defeat all the enemies, 2 dark nuts spawn in. Haha, you didn't notice me. Right. Parry, Helm Splitter, and cut off your armor. Down you go. Right. Break that. Get all this. All right. And yeah, for the goal right now is just collect all of the Triforce shards that I can for right now, and once that's all done, I'll move on to the final temple of the game. Which honestly won't take too long for both, actually. Because I think, let me double check this. Yeah, I think I can only get like 2 of the Triforce shards, including this one. So it won't be long. Okay, break that, get a lot of money. Generally, if you find anywhere where you find a Triforce shard or a Triforce chart, generally the pottery around it will contain a lot of money. Alright. Let's move on to the last Triforce chart that I can get, or yeah, Triforce shard that I can get right now. Because the other 2 I won't be able to complete until I complete the next dungeon. Or at least get the dungeon item. Alright, so now just need to sail east. Alright, just keep on going. Get that music started, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need as much cheering up as possible because I am not looking forward to this next one. This thing is burned into my memory with the frustrations this next shard left me. Okay, just keep on sailing east. Because the next spot I need to go to is the private oasis. Oh, okay, dodge these big guys. And hey, Beetle. Just keep on going. Hopefully I can make it there before night. Not that it matters too much, but I like it. I like this game when it's daytime. It's nice looking. Okay, should be a... Assuming I don't run into any monsters, I think those seagulls indicated that there were going to be. Okay, here we go. And also, what perfect weather for what's about to happen. If you played this game before, you know that this is the perfect weather for what's about to happen. Oh, I could not have planned that any better. So, last time I interacted with a teacher and I basically got her private oasis. Don't touch me with those filthy hands, you mischievous little scamp. This cabana belongs to the master and the master alone. You grimy, trespassing little scoundrel. Away with you. Away, I say. I actually spit a little bit on that one. Okay, let's see, no messenger bag. There it is. Hey, I own you. Ew, unclean, most foul. Don't lay those grungy hands. Wait, what? That? Oh, what's that? Are you the new master? Are you master, my dude? I am so pleased to hear that name. Master, my dude, please be gentle on this fine door. Yeah, I don't know if there's an actual butler or if the house is supposed to be alive or something, but yeah. Let's see. So first, I need to get out the grappling hook, which is the only thing I can use in here. Because... grab this. And there are more cutouts of the butler around here. And we go down the hole and... okay. Let's do this. Welcome to the absolute worst part of the Wind Waker. The private oasis maze. And you may be thinking, oh, it can't be that bad. I mean, there are mazes in the other dungeons as well. It can't be that bad. If you make even one wrong turn in here, you have to start the maze all over again. And I do mean all over again. I have spent actual hours in this maze that, if you know the pathway, it's only like 5-10 minutes. This place is miserable. I do not like this maze at all. Ah. And what's even worse is there's an optional thing around here. Like, I think there's an optional chest with money in it. All right. And here is the first real problem. Which hole do you take? Because, again, any wrong... worse than collecting all the figurines. To be fair, I have not done the Nintendo Gallery, but that one is probably worse, but... that one is arguably worse because it has so much to track, but... if you're just doing the story stuff, this is the worst part of Wind Waker. If you're just doing story stuff. Okay, so... I think... this one? And left. Okay, at the T, I think right. Then forward. Right. Okay. Again, this place has put me through so much misery that I kind of have this map memorized. Because again, I just don't like this place at all. Okay, so I think this way leads to the entrance. Okay. And let's see. Hop down. Okay, so I think this will lead to death. So, Okay, left. I haven't encountered any rats that start me over yet. I think I'm okay. Knock on wood. Again, I'm so thankful my desk is made out of wood. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now this way. Some more rats. And, oh, dodge the rats. I do not want to lose any of my money, even though I think at this point money is kind of irrelevant unless I want to do all the side stuff, like getting the last empty bottle in the game. Okay, smash that down. And I think through here is two pathways I could take. One of which leads outside. All right, so now I think I want to hop down here. Okay, I guess I don't have this place as memorized as I thought I did. Because I think that is actually one of the first holes I jumped down into. And yeah, that does lead into another issue with this place in particular. It's very easy to get turned around it because there is no map whatsoever of this place. Heck, fans have actually had to put together a map because this place was so confusing. Hi, Mr. Redead. Down you go. Okay, wait for it to explode. Just to give me a single rupee. And down you go. Okay, if I am in a room with Redeads, I think I'm towards the end. And get nothing for that. Okay. So let's crawl through this. And is there a split pathway or is it just straightforward from here? Left. Okay. I think this ladder will take me up to the chests. Yes. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but still, I have so many bad memories with this place, and I do remember just running around for hours until I eventually just screamed, "What am I supposed to do?" And I just looked up a walkthrough from there because, man, this place was frustrating as all get out on my first playthrough. And again, any wrong moves, you start at the very beginning. Like, there will be rats that'll drop you down and will force you to start over. But with that, got the third to last Triforce shard. And the last two are only obtainable after I do the last dungeon. So, let's see. How do I get out of here? I think I can go through this. Through here, and here we go. Alright. And now I have no more reason to be here. Because I'm pretty sure this thing is optional and it, I think only gives you rupees, I'm pretty sure. It's a little sliding puzzle. We had to recreate the literal snot-nosed kid from Outset. Which begs the question, why is that here anyway? Why is there an image of the snot-nosed kid here? It confuses me. Alright, so... Oh, hey! One of the Koroks is over here. Hey, little buddy. I've seen you in a while. You say the forest trees my fellow Koroks have planted are withering? Yeah, it needs forest water. And actually, speaking of forest water, something that I actually forgot about up until recently, the boss in the Forbidden Woods, like the giant plant thing that ate Makar initially, if you bring forest water to that boss and use it on him, it instantly kills them. I'm not kidding. It's actually one of the fastest ways to kill a boss in the entire series. I don't know. Could be kind of a fun thing to try on repeat playthroughs. Anyways, let's go to Windfall and let's get let's head to the Wind Temple. Or no, actually, I just remembered. I still need to go and get the item needed to actually get to Wind Temple. So okay, need to remember where it is. So give me a sec. Ice Ring Isle. 5 squares south and 1 square east. Okay. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Southern Fairy Isle to the east is where I need to go. Okay, now need to go east. Okay, avoid the cannons. Just barely spotted me. That's fine. Okay, wait for the thing to pop into existence. Wait for the ice to pop into existence. There it is. Okay, first I need to get rid of the pirate ship that's kind of blocking the way. And he's actually backing away from me. I think I'm good. Right. Thank you for ducking your head there, oh, Bodhi. Right, temporarily melt the ice. And I got 5 minutes. So let's get on and let's deal with some ice physics. As well as the adorable sounds that Link makes here, because get used to hearing that, because oftentimes it's actually better to just kind of inch forward, but every time you do so, he makes that cute sound. Gotta go fast, yep. Jump over. Do not land in the water, otherwise I will freeze to death. Jump and jump. All right, into the belly of the beast. Or the belly of the mountain, I guess. "4 minutes to complete this." Okay. Slide on down. Thankfully, there aren't that many ice keys in here. It's just regular keys. Oof. Hey, thanks for the boost, actually. Thanks for that. Can I hit, like, multiple? There we go. There we go. Might as well melt this. I got time. Oh, nice, it's fairy. Two, actually, but I'll leave that one. It's fine. Go down the ice slide. Well, crap. I think that's the first time I ever fell off that. And I had, like, no control, too. Alright, so I need to climb up this. That Reese just wanted to make that Keith just wanted to make sure you got up on the ledge. Yeah. Right. Stop and climb. I only have 2.5 minutes. You know, maybe it's just the universe trying to balance out the fact that I had such an easy time with that maze that it's now giving me a hard time on something that I normally find pretty easy, and I don't have that, and I don't have to expend that much brain power to do. That's what it feels like right now. Anywho, back to this. Good thing there isn't a time limit in this area. Yeah. Alright. Slow. Okay. Okay, we're good. Got what I came for. I got some boots. And what's nice is, unlike something like Ocarina of Time, these are the ones that are actually equipable items, so you don't have to do constant pausing to turn them on and off. And plus, these things are actually more useful than just simply walking underwater. In fact, you can never go underwater outside of the ancient castle of Hyrule. So there's actually more effort and thought put into the puzzles in this one than Ocarina. Not quite as cool as like walking on the ceiling like in Twilight Princess, but still, it's a lot more interesting than a lot of the early uses of it. Just to be clear, these boots aren't made for walking. No, sir, they are not. Okay. A couple go whacks to the face. And nice little crystal. Again, is there an official name for those like crystal things that the enemies drop or not? Okay. Down you go. Oh my! I did not intend that, but that worked out. Okay. Get some of this stuff, and here we go. What do I get? Ooh, orange. Alright, that pot is probably just gonna have money in it. Alright. It's one way to defeat an enemy, yeah. Okay, hop and skip. Hi there, treasure chests. All right, if it's giving me the special animation, I'm gonna say treasure chart. Treasure chart. Just roll around until I find my boat. Boat. There's my boot. All right, booty. Now, let's go for the next dungeon. Twin Ball. You have to just drop me off nice and easy. And go around the island. And off we go. Yeah. Say what you will about a lot of the Toon Link games, but man, the overworld themes are always some of the best in the series. Like even the train game somehow has amazing music when it comes to traveling in the overworld. Alright, so I need the hammer. And break that. And it's permanently gone. This island blows. It does, it really does. Are you the new hero? I am Fado of the Kokiri tribe. I know I appeared to you as a child, but the eyes can oft deceive. I am the most esteemed sage. The wind made me think of the Krusty Krab pizza. Is the pizza for you and me? Let go of the pizza. Who cares about the customer? I do. Well, I don't. Squidward. I have been praying here so that the power to repel evil would continue to be contained within the blades of the Master Sword. But I was attacked by the evil Ganondorf, and this is what happened to me. You wish to return the power to your blade, don't you? In that case, look for the one who has the same instrument that I hold, and teach him the song you just played. Once you do, I'm certain the holder of the instrument will feel the blood of the sages awaken within his veins. That Wind Waker you hold was used long ago to conduct us sages when we played our song to call upon the gods. In those days, it was always the king who could conduct it with us, for us. Where's my drink? My diet, Dr. Kelp? Don't tell me you forgot my drink! How am I supposed to eat this pizza without my drink? Going high pitch like that actually kind of hurt my throat a little bit. I'm good, though. Please, tell the king that I will still play, even in the next world. Time to find the one who will explode that rock. Boat. I don't want to alarm you, but there's a giant cannon that's aimed directly at us. Do you mind getting us out of here as quickly as possible? Forest Haven, where are you at? There it is. Just fly away before the bomb can land on us. There it is. Okay, just sail a little bit further and should probably get grappling hook ready for this. Cut off your head. Get some magic refill. It's good. And throw! To stun you? I mean, if I threw my friend's neck at another guy, it probably would have stunned me too. Wow, I never thought I would say that sentence out loud. Alright, so I need to grapple. And I need to lower myself. Because I need to follow the music. I needed to be a little lower. Or maybe... Yeah, I could just do it from here. There we go. Actually could have visited this place a lot sooner, but this is the first time you actually need to come here. Hey, Makar. Oh, my dude. I haven't seen you in quite some time, have I? I'm surprised you were able to find me here. I wonder why I'm all the way down here. I'm practicing a new song for the next year's ceremony, and I need privacy. Musical waterfall, yeah. Isn't it any fun if everyone knows in advance what song I'll play? What, you can hear my song outside? Really? I thought the sound of the waterfall would drown it out. Perhaps I should play a little more softly when I practice from now on. Why, is that a conductor's baton? My dude, are you a maestro? That's incredible. You can conduct for me, my dude. What kind of song is it? I can't wait to hear it. Please, conduct. Does it go something like this? Strange. Why does this feel like I already know this song? The second half of the title screen's music. My dude, the sacred song that you've conducted has awakened me. I know myself now. I am the sage of the Wind Temple. What, you didn't faint like Medley? Odd. It is my fate to return the power to repel evil to your Master Sword. And to ease the regrets of my ancestors. Oh, my dude, please, you must take me with you to the Wind Temple. Oh, he's riding on his head. He's riding on the King of Red Lion's head. That's cute. Okay. Off we go. Back to Windfall and to the Wind Temple. Makar, I would hold on for dear life if I were you. All right, he's still with us. Let's go. All right, so just sailing right back and... Yeah, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Chronofahx for a second. So, while I still find it a little weird that the Rito are descended from Zoras, because again, it's kind of weird that a race of fish people evolved into birds in a world that's completely submerged in ocean. But the Kokiri becoming the Chronofahx, I actually think make a lot more sense, and it's probably one of the more consistent things in the timeline, because it's a little weird that Rito evolved from Zora, and yet in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom they both exist at the same time, whereas Kokiri have only existed in Ocarina of Time and to an extent Majora's Mask, because it's technically the same Link who grew up in Kokiri Forest. But Kokiri have not been shown in any other Zelda game since. And I've only had Chronofahx existed since. So, I actually kind of prefer this over the whole Rito evolving from Zora thing. My dude, as was the case with Medley, I have no doubt that Makar too has some special role to play in these events. Discovering that role is your duty. I am certain that by cooperating, the two of you can overcome the dangers and pitfalls of this temple. Alright, off we get. Wait. I had to wait for him to just waddle. With the Zora and Rito existing at the same time, it could be that one type of Zora evolved, as there are River Zora and Ocean Zora. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually. I guess I didn't think about that. Destroy the rock with music. Alright, just waddle on over to the hole, little guy, and welcome to the Wind Temple. Hop on down, little guy. Gonna carry you, and unfortunately you don't cause me to fly like Medley. Powerful beats, yeah. And okay, so first, oof, though you do fly. Okay, so I need to do a command melody. Because this thing is basically very similar to the Earth Temple, where you're basically switching between playing as one character and Link. So, with how much I praised the Earth Temple, you're probably expecting me to praise the heck out of the Wind Temple and be like, oh, this is pretty good as well. Not to spoil too much, but not really. Because I'll get into it in a sec, but Wind Temple actually is among my least favorites in terms of Wind Waker dungeons. It's not a bad dungeon by any stretch of the imagination, it's just I have a few personal annoyances with it. Up. He was struggling so hard to get on the button there. Okay. So I need to get on and take a leaf. Press that down and launches me in the air, allowing me to Deku Leaf over. I think I can just ignore those guys down there. It's fine. Alright. Come on, little guy. Let's go. Okay, so... a couple of these guys. Switch over to regular arrows, and... I was hoping I could stun both of them at the same time, but nope. Back away, back away, back away. And slash. Oh, sorry for constantly hurting you there, Makar. Hope you're all good. Okay, so now I need to Deku leave that open. And that introduces some blade traps. I'll put you down and let's have you press that button over there. See what happens if we press them at the same time. Because I am genuinely curious. Okay, nothing special. Ah! Alright, come here, little guy. So let's have you plant some stuff. Sprout up a tree. And... up. There we go. Alright. That's another door open. Yeah. The camera was inside the tree for a second. Alright. In we go. Okay, so... oh, I meant to just put you down, but... it's fine, you can fly. Okay, first off, what's actually down here? Oh, fly away from the tentacle. Okay, let go, and... popped it down. And hover up. And I think... yeah, the little waddles that Makar makes are so adorable. It's like, I got tiny legs. I got widow legs. Plant all that. And... bye, Makar. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm not the biggest fan of Wind Temple. You're basically just constantly trying to rescue Makar half the time. And truth be told, I don't find it that fun. With Medley, you're constantly team working. Like, she's with you throughout the entire thing. Even if you get captured by floor masters, it's only like a brief amount of separation. Like, you could easily go through the entire dungeon with Medley if you're smart and defeat all the floor masters before they can take her. But here, they force you. They force you and Makar to be separated for a good half of the dungeon. So, it's just not all that fun to me. The stone that blocks the entrance seems extremely heavy. The only way you can move it, my dude, is if you were to become as heavy as the Great Deku Tree himself. If only the Great Deku Tree were here right now. Okay, so I need to defeat that. And there's two Armos there. I don't think I need to defeat them necessarily, so I'll just move on. Alright. Boomerang. And... boomerang! You do always come back. Okay, so there's two holes down here. Break that. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Defeat that floor master before he could take me. And okay. Blow that open. And launch me. Ooh, treasure chest. Ooh, joy pendant, nice. And of course I need my card to open up that. Okay. Did not mean to press A on that. I meant to roll. I'm an elf boy clad in green. I have to roll around to move fast. Okay, so there's a wind thing going on there. So we'll jump, pick up, and drop on the button. And there we go. Hi, Wizrobe. Oh, I hit you in the crotch there. Okay. There we go, headshot. And let's hop. And get a magic refill and hop. And let's get that chest over there. Probably not gonna have anything super important, but shiny is shiny. Oh, it's a dungeon map. Okay, yeah, that was important to grab that. Alright. Refill on magic. There we go. Hop and fly on over. Fortunately, there's no way to really speed up the speed of the movement when you're doing the Deku Leaf. That is probably another gripe I kind of have with this dungeon, is that it is a little slow to get through this place. Again, there are some clever puzzles in this place. I don't think it's a bad dungeon, but kind of like with the Forbidden Woods, it's probably one of the dungeons I have that I have probably the most complaints about. Okay. Blow that out and just barely touch the fire. Up. Roll and how do we get back up there? Want to avoid those. Those drain my magic. And oh, where do I get out of here? Okay. Okay, get a little magic back. And okay. Let's try this again. Drop down here. Get myself a little bit more magic and... yeah, it's a good thing I decided to get the double magic bar, otherwise I would have run out by this point. Okay, let's turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. And drop here, and this time I'm learning my lesson. I am fighting this Wizrobe. Down you go. Drop down and get a little magic refill. Can I get a little bit more magic, please, game? This dungeon is pretty magic heavy. Hungry. I would very much like to have more magic, please. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Let's see for this. Press down the switch, and that opens up even more of the dungeon. There we go. Nice and easy landing. Oh. I think, through this door. Okay. Break this. Bunch of red shoes and 2 mini armors. Yeah, okay. Wait, do these guys... Oh! The regular statues. Huh. Okay, so I'll pick one up, throw them on. So I might as well try and take these ones with me. Pick up and launch. Okay. So I'm basically just banging my head against the ceiling there when I do that. So push this into place. Yes. And then push this to a point where I can basically climb on. Or even jump up if I need to. And there we go. Oh. I don't know why I just constantly drift into other directions. I don't know if it's just the Wii U gamepad or if it's the game itself. I have no idea. And, oh, I can't take the statue with me. Ah! Ran right past the treasure chest. Ah! The statue is blocking my way. There it is. Get a small key. Okay, that gets rid of that. And I think that if I just do any more puzzles with that room, I think it just gives me just a chest with a random treasure in it. It's not that important. In we go. Ultimate Magic Toucan Sam. The mini-boss of the Wind Temple is the Grand Wizrobe. He doesn't fight that differently from other Wizrobes. The only difference is instead of fireballs, he summons just regular enemies to fight instead. Otherwise, you just fight him exactly how you fight any other Wizrobe. And if you're going for the Nintendo Gallery, yes, he does count as a separate type of Wizrobe that you'll need to take a picture of. Yeah. And also, this is probably one of the best ways to grind for materials, because he'll constantly be summoning, like, Wizrobes and Moblins. So if you just want to grind out for any items that these guys drop, this is probably one of the most efficient ways to do so, honestly. Down goes the Moblin. Plus, hey, the more and more of these big enemies he sends in, the more and more of these weapons I get to use against him. Like, I'm just gonna use this iron knuckle sword against him. Bro! Alright, let's put the boomerang on because this is probably the most efficient weapon to use against him. Here, take a bobble and wrong enemy to target. Okay, put myself out. And where is he spawning in next? Oh, there he is. Alright. Looks like I need to take out the regular enemies now. Where's the regular Wizrobe? I kind of want to take him out first. Oof. Oh. Okay. Take out this little guy and... Oh, I did not realize that regular Wizrobes could summon keys. I'm so used to them just summoning fireballs everywhere. Just going wham, 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 fireball. Down you go. And... There's it spawning next. I heard it spawn in. Ah! Man, I thought defeating the Grand Wizrobe would have made all the other enemies disappear, because that's usually how it is in other fights like this. But no, it's actually forcing me to fight everybody. Huh. Okay, get rid of the armor. And down he goes. Okay, there we go. I got the thing, got the hook shot. Okay. And then let's hammer it down. And with getting the hook shot, I now basically have access to the rest of the Triforce shards. I can legit just leave right now and pick up the rest of the Triforce shards if I really wanted to. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna leave the car hanging like that. Okay, so I forget. How effective is the hookshot against these guys? Fairly effective. Disarms their wings and brings them towards you. Oh yeah, that is something to kind of keep in mind, is that you will sometimes bring enemies to you or bring you to the enemies. So, word of advice, never use the hookshot against Redeads, otherwise Link will just fly directly towards them and it'll actually instantly start doing the biting attack. Just don't do it. Okay, so let's continue climbing up. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is one of the first times that the hookshot is actually obtained in a non-kind of water dungeon? Or not obtained in some kind of water-related dungeon? Because you... Okay, so in Ocarina of Time, you do get the first hookshot in the graveyard, but... then you get the long shot in the water temple. You get the one in Majora from the Pirate's Fortress. And yeah, I can't really think of any other instances where the first time you get the hookshot is in a non-water location. Oh wait, no. This isn't a skull hammer thing. This is a iron boot thing. Launch me! Alright. Hook shot up. And just a little bit more. Climb up, and I don't think there's actually any more point to really going down into the basement other than planting those true trees when we finally free Makar. Oh, I didn't think I would be able to grab that. The hookshot in this game does have kind of a very limited reach compared to a lot of the other hookshots throughout the series. Alright, combine iron boots with the hookshot to open up those giant statues. In other words, we finally have a method for freeing Makar. Okay, so where is he at then? I think he's over there, I think. Okay, drop down. Up. Keep on accidentally putting on the iron boots. Alright, so where is the little guy at? See, no. Oh, wait. You need to go through here. Huh, nice. Hookshot is actually useful against the whiz rope. Too bad it doesn't do a whole lot of damage to him. Down you go. And last tree. There we go. That takes me into here. Okay, curse bubbles are affected by a hookshot. You have to really check to see what enemies are really affected by the hookshot and which ones aren't, because it varies from game to game. Okay, yeah, I can't do anything in this room until I rescue Makar, so let's leave. Go through this, and okay, Makar is supposed to be here, according to the map. Oh, he was right here the whole time. He blended so well into the surroundings, I didn't even realize he was there. Okay, so let's command Melody, and let's get you to this room over here. Okay, call back. Makar, chill out, I'm coming. And now I have to be even more aware of floor masters than in the Earth Temple because, yep, floor masters will still be able to capture Makar and bring him right back to that cell again, even though it'll still be open even afterwards. My dude, I think that hookshot is probably latched onto the trees. I already demonstrated this earlier, buddy. You're a few seconds too late for that explanation, buddy. Alright, summon him here before any floor masters come in. Okay, fly on over. And there we go. Okay, come on, little guy, let's go. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to throw you, but you're not affected like Medley was. Alright, so they're unaffected by arrows, so hookshot really is one of the more effective ways then. Because I need to get rid of all these bubbles so that Makar doesn't get interrupted when I have to command melody him. Okay, come here. Get a little closer, get into range. There! Ah! The firing speed on the hookshot, man. Alright. Alright, so I need to then get a little bit closer, so... This plant. And let me see if I actually can plant these before any of these guys can get to me. Nope. I was literally right on it. All right. Come on. Get over here. Down you go. I missed. I have to kind of lead with it. There it is. Or just hope that it stays in a perfectly straight line. Plant that. And just 2 more trees to plant, but one of them is kind of guarded by a floor master, so I need to be very careful and quick about this. Otherwise, again, it'll just warp me straight back to the cell. You were on the ground there for a second, Makar. You didn't need to have your leaf out like that. Okay, get off of this floor so I don't encounter the floor master. Okay, there we go. That should be safe. That should be a safe spot. So, get up there and... There we go. And I actually want to test something real quick. So, hookshot works against anything that's made out of wood. Ah, it doesn't work on Makar. Dang it. Fly backwards! Okay, pick you up and let's keep moving. No. Stay on the button, the little guy. All right, that opens up even further down into the basement. And jump! The cart where? Oh, there you are. Okay, so let's press this switch down. And that kind of creates a little elevator of sorts. All right. Makar, I need you to step down for a second. Okay, and get over here. Okay, so it's like I got 2 trees to plant. Okay, just hover on out. Backwards flying. And let's plant some trees. Waddle, 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 waddle. And that starts that. So now I have a nice and easy air current to ride up and down whenever you need to. Alright, let's exit out of that and let's go ahead and try and find a door that'll lead to a treasure chest. This will lead to a treasure chest, but I think that's an optional one. Let's see. Makar, I'm gonna put you down for a second. I can't exactly take you anywhere. As long as I'm riding this air current. Oh, hi, you mind leaving me alone, please? No! Take it. Oh, stay away from the air turbines. I'm pretty sure those things would rip it to shreds! Makar just watches and judges me for that. Alright, in we go, and I think I might have figured out where I need to get the chest. Okay. Please? Nope. But I am getting closer. There is another chest. It's just in a different room across from here. So I need to go that way, actually. So I'll wait for an air current to pop up. There it is. And please have magic. Magic, 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 magic. Magic, magic, magic. Magic. Nope. Magic. 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 There we go. That's better. That's better. Alright, let's go in.
Oh.
Oh. Ah! Come on, let me go around this guy. Let me break his crystals. You know, saying that out loud is suddenly sounding wrong. Even though it's technically correct. Okay. Break that. And break that. And okay. If I can get multiples in one arrow, yes. This should make my job a lot easier. Ah. Roll away. Get a nice arrow refill and... Ah, I was hoping for 2 for the price of 1. And down that goes. Please have a small key, please have a small key. Small key. All right, let's go back down to the basement. I mean, technically this whole dungeon is technically a basement because it's underground, but you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Grab the magic, thank you. Alright, so now where is Makar? There you are. Hey, little guy. Come on, let's go. Smokey, yay. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Makar's going for a ride! Look at the dust trail! Oh my gosh! Okay, that was funny. That was good. Oh my gosh. Through the door we go, and hi, Stalfos. So, I found out last time that you can be weak to bombs. Although, wait. Are you affected by hookshot? No, you are not. Ah. Throw that. Come on, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up, blow it up! Destroying some of the urchins is fine, too. Ah! Where is the wizard gonna spawn next? Was the Wizrobe? There's the big guy. Ah! Gyro! Going out of sync! Ah. Okay, this leads into another issue I have, and again, I don't know if it's a me thing or if this is a consistent thing or not, but I seem to encounter the most amount of glitches in the Wind Temple, particularly when it comes to items and targeting. Like, I consistently always have some kind of technical issue whenever I go through the Wind Temple. And I'm not entirely sure if, again, it's just a me thing or what, but it always happens. Heck, I'm playing this on a different Wii U than what I first played this game on, and I'm still having these technical issues, so I'm almost beginning to think it's a regular thing with the game itself, at least with the HD version. Finally, took out the Wizrobe, so now that's one less annoying enemy to deal with. Oof. Hi, Mr. Stalfos. Eat the bomb. And there we go. Get a lot of good items. Urchins, will you get off of me? Get off. Right, for you, bombs away. Come on, blow it, blow it, blow it, blow it. I missed. Oh, I missed. Okay. Come on, Stalfos, go down, go down, go down. There it is. Get a lot of items back for that. And judging from the fact that it hasn't fully cleared, I'm gonna say there's enemies somewhere in those pots. So first, iron boots. So I can make myself heavy, because I think, yeah, I can just crush those. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't crush the pots. Huh. Well, that's odd. I would have thought. All right, get that thing off of me. Send. Get some money. Keep on clicking the wrong button. Okay. Alright, get that, and oh, that's why the door is still unlocked. It's because this is a iron boot thing. Press the switch, and there we go. Can't reach over there, so I need to kind of go back. Up there, and just money. But hey, money is money. Makar, where you at, little buddy? There you are. And apparently there's supposed to be a treasure chest in this room that I'm missing. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, hi! Down you go. And it's just a single rupee. It's worth missing out on. What about this? Nope. Okay. Because, yeah, I haven't gotten the boss key yet, and yet the door that I just unlocked leads to the boss room. So I'm clearly missing something in this room. Alright, descend over there, and let's pull this thing down. Down it goes. There it is. There's the chest. Drop down, and clearly not gonna be the boss key, but judging from this, I'm gonna say treasure chart. Treasure chart. Maybe I just need to explore a little bit more ahead or something. Come on, Makar, let's go explore for a sec. Okay. Down those guys go. Let's see. Regular Armos, you're definitely gonna need bombs. Here, how about Om Nom? Have some Num Nums. Dodge and Karoo. Wonder where the last key is then. Because it's not appearing anywhere on my map. Oh, you know what? I'm actually missing a room. There's a room that I have not visited on one of the upper floors. So, I'm just gonna walk back. And this isn't like I visited a room and it probably has an optional chest. No, this is a room that I have entirely skipped. Like, I haven't visited this room. Makar, I have a feeling I probably won't need you for this room, so... Well, maybe I do. I don't know. Okay, so I need to go up a floor, so... Wait for the fan to turn back on so I can ascend. Come on, fan. Turn on, turn on. There it is. Up we go. So I need to go... As soon as the floor thing can change, please. I think this... No. I actually needed to go 2 floors. Think... Yeah, it's weird. The map doesn't change until, at least the floors don't change until you actually land on the ground. So it's sometimes a little hard to tell what floor you're on at any precise moment in this dungeon specifically. Okay, so I need to go straight ahead. So plop down. Up. Ah! Crap, where's it taking me? Where's it taking me? Oh. Actually, that's not too bad. It's just the room I was supposed to go in is directly ahead, so it's fine. Right, in we go. Link, why'd you miss? He was 3 feet in front of you! Ah! Okay, gets a little bit of magic back in. So I want to plop down. Activate this. Oh, no, no! You know, I should really just defeat that floor master when I see it. It's causing me more of a headache than I think I bargained for. Ooh, some health back. Nice. All right, in we go. Down you go, little pea hat. Okay, any other magic refills? That would be nice, please. No? Okay. Alright, so I'll hop down. No, you will not take me this time. You will not take me. Okay, so blow that open. And I'll need the iron boots to launch me. Oh, yeah, I do need Makar. I actually forgot that stone slab existed. Makar, hopefully you can hear this. Oh, good, you heard it. Okay, just fly up, little buddy. Thankfully, this isn't taking any of the fly meter. And, okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Just get into the wind currents. Okay. Over this way. There we go. Just hover over to Link. Just hover over to Link. Come on, little guy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay. So I'll plop you down. I'll solve this puzzle again. And good, I don't need to defeat another floor master. Watch me. Car, let's go, buddy. So, okay. Dodge that, and let's go. Let's explode the rock. And so it's kind of amusing to see Makar play that like a cello or a string bass, and yet it's a fiddle that's being played. I don't know. I always found that kind of amusing as somebody who actually plays string instruments. Makar, you're gonna be useless for this, so I'll just put you down. Oof. Okay, as long as I take down at least one, I should be good. Because 3, I have a little bit of trouble taking on, but 2, it's not that bad. Okay, let me just collect your friend's stuff, including this nice crest. There we go. I'll save the fancy armor one for last. Ah! I guess I'm taking you both on at the same time. To be fair, it's still small, so strings aren't as long and will be higher pitched. Yeah. Oh, also, I love the pattern on its fur around its face that makes it look like it has a beard. Like, it's giving me Zorro vibes, honestly. I was low on health. Thank goodness I have 2 fairies. Okay, break that. Again, is there an official name for those crystal things that, like, that those enemies, like, drop? Because I always just kind of refer to them as, like, evil crystals. Anyways, got the big key. Now I should be in the clear to go and defeat the boss. Come on, little guy, let's go! Okay, I'll put you down and... Blake, stop messing with the hook shot. He was literally 3 feet in front of you. Okay, get a nice golden feather and load that open because I need to go into the basement and make my way down. Dodge the blade traps. And let's go. Come, Makar, let's go! Oh, he did. This time the enemy got caught up in it too. Makar, where are you, little buddy? There it is. Treasure spheres, according to Google. Oh, okay. Nope, I'm not dealing with any of these enemies again. These guys, on the other hand, I'll be more than willing to fight. So, bombs, let's go. Good old McCoppins. Nice combo fodder. Combo fodder. Here we go, have some nom-noms. Have some nom-noms. Oh! There was still one alive. Huh. And, ooh, another treasure sphere. Alright, so now I need the Deku Leaf, I believe. And let's go, Makar. So hop up and I need you to fly for me for a sec, little buddy. Just fly over the air currents. Oh, Floor Master. Okay, I'm slightly elevated, so that means I'm potentially safe. Knock on wood. Either way, I need to hurry and get over there so I can fight some enemies. Alright, here we go. You will not take my little guy. Come here. Alright, so... Man, I always forget how inefficient a weapon the hookshot is in Wind Waker. I usually see the hookshot more as a puzzle solver than a weapon in Wind Waker specifically. Because of just how slow the chain is. And outside of a few enemies, it's not the most efficient thing for taking out enemies. Okay, so we need to go through this door. And iron boot time. So first I'm gonna put my cart down. Because I got 3 blade traps that move too fast for me to move with the iron boots. So I need to block them in. And let's see how far I can trap them. Alright, so I need to push this. And let's go. See if I can trap a ball on the right. There it is. Always so fun to do that kind of thing to these blade traps. Okay, I need to push, not climb up. Yeah, push. And you know what? This can be the only one trapped on the left. We'll do that. Unless, wait. Oh, right. That has a blockage. Okay. That's fine. All right, my car, let's go. Make our slow approach. Because I can't roll, otherwise I will throw you and you will be blown away by the wind. Just slowly make my way over. Go, 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 go! No, my car! My car! Is there a way to turn off the wind? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's pull this back a little bit so I have more of a straight shot. And let's climb up. Blow me towards that. And once again, make my slow march forward. Nope. But then again, I probably don't need to block all 3 of these things. I think I could just block 2 of them and it'll be fine. Like, I can probably unblock this one in particular, since it's right at the start, so I can just run past it with my car. Sorry, my car, you're about to get hit. And I can use this one to block the last one, since the last one moves pretty quick, versus this first one, which moves relatively slowly. Okay. Sorry, my car. Man, you're just getting comboed. Alright, so I need to push this forward. Push this over the pit. The pit of despair. And there we go. And okay, that should be good enough. And actually, I'm curious about something. Okay, that works. That works too. All right, let's go. Just coolly make my way over. And I think right about here. Yes, I'm good. All right, let's break this rock. Dun, 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 dun. That's just how the rock crumbles. Let's go, little buddy. And please have a fairy. Please have a fairy. See, magic, which isn't going to be useful for this boss in particular. Fairies! Fairies! Because this boss is where the majority of, like, the times that I have, like, major glitches occur. Like, this is where I think the game kind of becomes frustrating for me on a kind of glitchy level. And again, I don't know if it's just a me thing or if it's actually a problem with the HD version or not, but yeah, for whatever reason, this boss just gives me frustrations. Anyways, Makari, I'm gonna leave you behind for a sec. Let's go and confront the boss. Her screams are so sad, yeah. So, this dungeon has a real forest theme to it, so naturally the boss is desert themed. Yeah, it's always kind of confused me how this boss is desert themed when the rest of it clearly had a forest theme. Anyways, meet Molduga. I think that's what his name is. This boss is pretty simple on paper. Supposed to wait for its mouth to appear and yep. Wait for its tongue to appear and then hookshot it and just slash away. Basically similar to literally any other boss that uses the hookshots. But herein lies my problem. See those enemies that just spewed out? Oh my gosh, get out of the center, otherwise it will eat you. With so many enemies around, it confuses the game and it makes it hard to target the tongue. Meaning, oftentimes when I intend to grab the tongue, it'll just target this, or even when I do target the tongue, it somehow just grabs the babies. I guess it sounds like an intentional thing, but more often than not, it just comes across as more frustrating and feels like the game is a little unpolished in that sense. I mean, and honestly, that's my only real problem with this boss. Otherwise, I actually really like this boss. It's cool looking and it's a fun use of the hook shot. Like, it's not a bad boss. But you kind of see what I mean? Like, I'm targeting the tongue and yet it's only hitting the babies. And, now I have no chance of attacking this thing. And these babies are infinite spawning. Like, even if Molduga doesn't spew them out, they'll just come naturally. Ish. Alright, just wait for it to pop out again. Oh, there it is. Kind of flies around, kind of pulls a twin mold. Dodge out of the way of its mouth. And, okay, where is it going to be burrowing next? Okay, here it is. Switch to the tongue. Switch to the tongue. You're closer to the tongue than you are to... I wish this game would have an option that allows you to just instantly switch to a different thing rather than just target the exact same thing over and over. Because as far as I know, I don't think there's really an option for that. Hang on, let me actually see that. Oh, there is an option. Let's try that. Okay, switch to the tongue and there. There it is. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Because again, kind of the glitchiness of this area was actually what nearly caused me my first game over ever across any of my playthroughs. Like, I never even got a game over in the Savage Labyrinth, even on hero mode. Okay. 10 heart containers. Have a full roll. And I'll go ahead and just switch it back to the hold. The switch mode is only really useful during this fight. Anyways, let's fully restore the Master Sword. It glows. The Master Sword has returned. Its blade once again houses the power to repel evil. The sword of the one true hero is revived at last. Again, depending on what order you do the Earth and Air and Wind Temple, because you can do them in either order, this particular moment can actually also happen in the Earth Temple. My dude, I have fully restored the power to repel evil to your Master Sword. And my ancestors are most satisfied. I shall continue praying to the gods here. My dude, please step into the light and return above ground. Don't mind me, I'll just sit here and be surrounded by sand. Sure, it's coarse, rough, and gets everywhere, but I kinda like it. I see, so the Forsaken Fortress is already... like a molting snake that casts off its dead skin. That place is so empty and quiet, one can almost hear the echo of dead leaves falling to the cold, cracked ground. Why? What ails you? What? Lose a long face. Monsters are gone from the world. Doesn't that make you a little happy? My dude, I have troubling news. Ganon has not shut himself above the sea since Valoo unleashed his fiery wrath upon him. And what's worse, there is not a creature stirring in his base of operations in this world. The Forsaken Fortress. I cannot imagine how it is possible, and yet I cannot shake this foreboding feeling I have about the Princess Zelda. My dude, you must search for all the Triforce shards so that we can head back to Hyrule without delay. Thankfully, now that we have the hookshot, only 2 pieces remain and I can easily get them. So first, We're going to the very northeastern part of the whole map. So, quick stop at Dragon Wrist Island, and then just go northeast. And, oh yeah, if you also need a picture of Makar for the Nintendo gallery, just go to the boss room, he'll be there. Alright, so map and... okay. Kinda need to circle the map, circle the island a little bit, and... there we go. So now I just need to head to the actual island that's shown here on the map. Okay, here we go. And this is why I needed the hook shot for this. Because the only way to get to that Triforce shard is hook shotting to these trees. Otherwise, there is absolutely no way to do so. Hey, can I reach tree? Not quite. Not close enough. Hi, bombs! Ah! Not close enough. Maybe here? Oh, targeting it. Wait for the wave. Wave. There. There we go. That's better. Okay, hopefully these cannons won't hit me. And let's go up. Okay. Hookshot, not a good idea to hit the electric chew with. So, boomerang, go. Alright. Blue chew jelly, nice. Let's go tree hopping. And down here is where one of the Triforce shards is. And it's pretty much the same as that one Triforce shard that I got at the very, very start of the stream. Just with different enemies this time. Ah! Ah! You know, it might be easier just to use my own bombs rather than try to use the bomb flowers. Here, eat up. Eat up. Eat up. Down they all go. Easy peasy. Right. Break all that, and there we go. Okay. 1 out of 4. 1 out of floor. No, 1 out of 4 rooms complete. Because those don't look suspicious at all. Combo them all! Stabby savvy. And down you both go. Alright, so next, let's do this room. Open the door. Hi, Mr. Wizrobe. Oh, multiple Wizrobes. And they're all the enemy spawning variations, too. Alright. Where is he going to spawn in next? Okay, there we go. Ah. Next. Next spawn point. There it is. Ah. Alright, off of me. Ah, I hit his toe. I like barely hit his toe there. Alright, off you get. And oh, there we go. Alright, last room. Hi, Sophos. Do you like bombs? I knew you would. I mean, granted, I could just give you bombs if you have the rupees for it. Bombs, ropes. They're yours, my friend, if you have enough rupees. Don't have enough rupees, eh? Come back when you're a little, richer. I have never played any of the Zelda CDI games, and yet I love that quote so much. Alright, a couple of iron knuckles. 4 to be precise. Effective for bombs against these guys. Let's try it again. Okay, you're kind of pushing the bombs with you. That's good. Okay, bombs are ineffective. Wait, where did the red rupee come from? Oh, I think I took down one of the towers, that's why. Friendly fire. Again, that's one of my favorite things about Wind Waker enemies, is that they have friendly fire against each other. It's kind of amusing to see them just whack each other. Okay. Well, that was a waste of a backslice. There we go, Helm Splitter, that's more like it. Okay, that's 2. I feel like breaking this thing right now. You know, restock on it a little bit. Like that. Get all my health back. And there we go. Roll. And down you go. And, wow. I think I just defeated an iron knuckle without breaking its armor. Huh. I think that's a first for me. Neat. Okay. And there we go. Let's get the second to last Triforce shard. Spawns in the chest. I got the thing. Only one more to go. And it just so happens that the last one I need is the longest one, is the one that takes the longest to obtain. And probably the one that's probably the most convoluted to get. Because while all of the other ones are, you know, just simple salvage or just find the island, Heck, even the maze one with the private oasis, once you get the deed for it, it's just a matter of running around for a couple minutes to potentially an hour to get that thing. But this one takes a while. This one takes a bit to find. First, I want to go to Great Fish Isle because I need to go to map coordinates, I think, A6. Because there is no other way to obtain it. You can't just rely on memory and just be like, oh, I'm just going to go to this spot. No. This is actually required to get the final Triforce shard. Okay, so I need to check 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need to go southwest. Because I need to go to the second to last. Actually, outside might be the fastest way to get to that island, the more I think about it. So let's go outset and just go northwest, 1 square. Okay, so I need to go northwest. Here we go. Just put on that item because I like having it there. Okay, pull up the map again, making sure I'm going the right way. Okay, yeah, it's just dead center. Pretty sure. Yes, because I need to go... Diamond Stepped Island is where I need to be. And this requires the hook shot to access. Okay. A little too far away, so just cruise on over and let's... You know, still not close enough. Again, this thing has surprisingly very limited range compared to the other hook shots throughout the series. Hop up on the little stump. Grapple on. And where is the next... There it is. Alright, so now I need another tree. There we go. And let's go down the hole. Alright. Let's head to these little pots and we got another maze. Man, this game really likes its mazes, doesn't it? Okay, I think I need to go this one? You can usually tell which pots you've been in or not been, depending on the color of the smoke. Like if it has that kind of brighter glow to it, that usually means you've already been in that particular pot and the pathway that it takes you. Kind of a neat thing to keep in mind as you do this particular island. Okay. So I'll break both of these. And I think left? No, that just takes me right back to the beginning. So let's go this one. No, that takes me back to the beginning. So then this one? Okay, this one. Die, thing of evil. You will not take my pottery away from me. At least my ability to break the pottery. Okay, so I think I want to break this one next. And let's try this. Nope. Alright, this pot. Or cauldron, whichever. And defeat that. I don't think I need to defeat the other one. He's just kind of chilling in his void. I don't think I've tried this one. Nope. Okay, thankfully you're kind of given unlimited attempts at this, so... And plus, it's not quite as bad as the maze in the private oasis, because with this one, it doesn't take you too far back, and it's relatively easy to just go through the ones you've already gone through. Okay, so we're on the ship. Break that one. I'll break all of these. I'm gonna try this one. That was incorrect. Next. Leap out. Just avoid the floor masters, they're not gonna bother me too much. And okay, I tried the one on the right, so let's try the one on the left this time. Yes! Which means... I got the thing, got the ghost ship chart. Because the final Triforce shard is on a ghost ship. And the only way to board it is to have the ghost ship chart in your inventory. Otherwise, you will not be able to get it. Otherwise, you'll not be able to board it and get the treasure inside. Okay, so I'll leap down, and where is my boat? There's my boat. Alright. So let me see the charts. Here is the ghost ship charts. Here it is. Okay, so currently it is on it's on the bomb island right now. Because the chart will show you where the ghost ship is depending on the phase of the moon. And right now it's on the bomb island. It's on the island that's shaped like a bomb. You can also technically cheese this by just going to one of the islands that it'll spawn on and just play the Song of Passing over and over again until it just spawns at the point where it is, but I'm gonna put at least a little bit more effort into it. Okay, so where is the bomb island? Cyclops, Shark. Where is the bomb island? Hang on, let me pause it so that no time passes and I have full access to the map at least. Okay, bomb island. Okay. Actually, it's just to the north of Forest Haven, so I can actually warp and be a little closer to it. Okay, so go down to Forest Haven and just one space north. Okay, so which way am I facing? South. I need to go north for this one. And hopefully the ship will still be there somewhere. Okay, there it is. I see it. I see it. Oh crap! Night is starting to wear off. I need to hurry. I need to hurry. I need to hurry. Come on, come on, come on. Hit it. The ship. Ooh, treasure. No time for that. Gah! Just ram into the ship with the ghost sea sharks, and you'll be able to make it in. Hi, Mr. Wizrobe. Oh, Earth Temple enemies. Okay, and jump attack. Okay, at least no more enemies will be infinitely spawning in. I can at least be thankful for that. Okay, and it's just one last Poe. Taste the light. Alright. Get some arrows and... break these pots before you open the chest. Get a lot of good money out of this. Oh yeah, 2848 is my total. And I got the thing, the last Triforce shard. At last you have found the last shard. Fused together, all 8 form the Triforce of Courage. And we're instantly kicked out. Well done, my dude. With the shards you have collected, the Triforce of Courage is now complete at last. We must make for Hyrule quickly. Okay. Now to see what that treasure is. I need to know badly. It's either a piece of heart or a lot of money. Piece of heart. Okay. Now comes the big question. Should I go straight for the end of the story? Or do I want to do 1 or 2 extra side quests? Because I have a few options for doing this right now. Like, I could go and get the magic armor. I could maybe do get the last empty bottle. I just need to wait. Why can I not collect this? Why couldn't I collect that yellow rupee? It was like invisible to me. Yeah, I can't collect this. What the heck? Is that? Hang on. Boomerang? Yeah, I legit can't collect that. What? Wow, glitched rupee is glitched rupee. Oh, right, this was where I collected one of the empty bottles earlier. Huh. Smash that. Yeah, okay, so anyways, as I was saying earlier, I could go and get the last empty bottle. I would just need to get a lot of money for it. I would just need to collect a lot of money for it. I mean, I'm mostly feeling like just going straight for the end of the story. I don't think the magic armor is really all that necessary, and heck, I almost never use it. I just get it just to get it. But still. You know what? I'll just go straight for the Tower of the Gods. I'm probably not actually gonna finish the story today, but I can at least get close. Alright, let's sail over to the Tower of the Gods, where the entrance to Hyrule is. Well done, my dude. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. It's so tiny. Oh, what is this? There, on your hand. The Triforce piece now dwells within you. It is a Triforce of Courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely from this moment on, you shall be known as the Hero of Winds. My dude, Hero of Winds! Go forth, to Hyrule, to Zelda's side! Wind Waker is very non-traditional when it comes to a lot of things story-wise compared to other Zelda games. Some of it good, some of it not a fan of. But the stuff they do with Link here is probably lands in the pretty good category. Most other Links are usually just Destiny-born people. Like, they're usually people that are born with a Triforce of Courage within them, or are chosen by the goddess directly. But this Link isn't special in that way. Yeah, he puts together the Triforce of Courage and becomes part of the whole destiny with the Triforce, but for the most part, he earned the right to be the hero. He chose to go on this quest to initially to save Ariel, but eventually chose to do so because he wanted to save people. He became worthy of being able to wield the full power of the Master Sword. He earned every bit of it rather than just have it be given to him. I think that's a really admirable thing for Link in this game specifically to have. Especially considering that Link here is I think canonically 9 or 10 years old. He's just a kid. Yeah, Ocarina of Time Link was also a kid, but he was aged up as soon as he grabbed the Master Sword. But the fact that such a brave youth was able to pull all this off, and still the fact that this young boy was able to pull all of this off is really cool, actually. I really like it. Anyways, I'm vanished into a beam of light. You have deceived yourself. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Leap over and let's defeat these last couple of iron knuckles. Oh. This time with ultra special armor and even special sword. I guess they're not really special swords. They're still kind of the standard ones, but still. All right. Whoa, it like burst into flames there for a second. Okay, come on. There we go. And down you go. Yeah, just because you wore capes doesn't mean you're special. Okay, collect all of that. Get myself back mostly to full. And let's leave the castle and make our way over to the final to the final dungeon. Okay, there's the barrier. And the barrier has been broken. Again, if I were a speedrunner, I would have been past this barrier a long time ago. But alas, I am not a speedrunner. Let's break that, and maybe I should give speedrunning a try at sometime. I think that would actually be a fun stream idea. Like, pick a game to speedrun and see if I can actually pull it off. I think it'd be kind of fun. The only question is, what game should I speedrun? That's really the only thing that comes down to. What game should I speedrun? I mean, Breath of the Wild could be pretty fun to speedrun. Especially considering I actually do know about some of the glitches. I just need to practice until I can actually pull them off. But yeah, I don't know what other like games I would want to speedrun. I don't know, something to keep in mind and think about for a bit. Okay, pick that up and hey, buddy, eat steel. Magic steel. Kind of weird that there's no like big grand music that's being played when you're approaching essentially the final area. But whatever. You should speedrun tied up on these. That would be like the easiest game to speedrun, but yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. So let's put. Yeah, for this you can choose between the hookshot or the Deku Leaf. In fact, most speedrunners would just use the Deku Leaf and just spam it to get over, but I prefer the hookshot. Don't want to waste too much magic. Welcome to the final dungeon of Wind Waker. Welcome to Ganon's Tower. Try and get all the achievements in it. I mean, it is untouched in my Steam library, so I don't think I have any achievements so I can actually track them. That actually might be worth doing. So let's go through the door and... So I'll need... grappling hook! Swing it. Whoa! A little too close for comfort there. No, no! Then again, I could probably try something else with this real quick. Let me see. Let me see if I can actually do this instead. Climb up. Ah! Dang it. Shoot the skulls off the top. So you just barely missed. Because I need to break all these skulls in case any of them are bubbles. Come on, yeah. No, dang it. And all of these are water barrels, so I can't exactly get refills and stuff. So what I was trying to do earlier was climb up and I can't do it. Oh, didn't have enough running. I was hoping I could just climb to the top, swing from the top to the next ones. Okay. Make sure all of my swinging is light. There it is. Alright. And need to climb up a little higher so that I can actually make my way to the top of this thing. Oh! I can just do this. There it is. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I'll... No, not the boomerang. I wanted to put the grappling hook on because... Yes! Ganon's Tower is basically just a giant boss rush for the first half. Where you'll go and you'll refight a lot of the main bosses from earlier. Starting with Goma, and also, if you're doing a Nintendo Gallery, this is your only opportunity to get a photo of Goma. So take advantage of this. If you're doing Nintendo Gallery stuff, take advantage of all the bosses that you may have missed. Okay, so brings that up. And also, all of your items, you will only have the items that you came into the dungeon with initially. So all I have right now is just the grappling hook, nothing else. Well, I guess I do have the Master Sword and the Mirror Shield, but yeah, I don't count those necessarily. And plus, I'm pretty sure you don't refight Jahala. I don't think. Okay, bring down the tail and let's break the armor. And swing! Break. Break his armor. And here we go, final phase. Well, I think that's the first time I touched the lava in this. So I'm gonna teach you something that's actually useful for speedrunners. The grappling hook actually does do normal damage to it, similar to the sword. You don't need to have your sword for this. It's faster with the sword, but yeah. You don't need the sword to defeat Goma. Actually, yeah, those symbols show me what bosses I fight in here. Okay, Goma, the plants. Again, I haven't bothered to learn that thing's name. Oh, I do fight Jahala here, and Molduga. Okay. So next, I want to go this way. Down you go. You gonna drop anything useful for me? Not really, just the joy pendant. All right, here's the Forest Haven part. So, put those. Let's bring them over here. Just blow my way over. Oh, that was a little too close. Okay, need to wait for it to lower and... Okay, here it comes. Yeah, I missed, but it's fine. I think, yeah, there's enough distance. Send me over to this. And okay. Land on this. Wait for it to raise me up so I can stand on mountains. And just gently glide on over. Avoid the bee hats. And too bad I don't have any forest water with me because next is the plant, I believe. Yes. And again, the forest water actually still insta-kills it even in Ganon's tower. Okay, and I need to remember I can actually move while I'm aiming. Cut all those. And just keep on moving. Keep on moving. Ah, I missed. Okay, throw. Ah. Okay, there we go. Throw. Okay, only a few more of these tentacle things to go. There we go. Oof. I didn't get out fast enough. Okay, wait for the tentacle things to come back up and throw. And of course I missed. Cut those. And throw. Cut those. Only like 2 or 3 of these. Oh, 4. Okay. One more hit. Dang, I could have actually one-cycled it if I was a little faster. Dang. Okay. Next, let's do Jahala. Yep. I'm pretty sure I could just run this. Yeah, I did. I don't think I needed to defeat any of the guys in there. Okay. Let's rush it. Ah! Alright, so... Now, where's the light source when I need it? There it is. Hey, 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 choose. Hey, choose. Do you want to come here? You want to come here? Come on, come on. Don't you want to get a little closer? Okay, there we go. So I'll drop you and just run. Ah! Inverted controls. Just run. It'll eventually unpossess itself and die. Okay. Ah! Okay, kind of circle around. Get some arrows. And, ooh, magic. And, okay. One last one, there we go. Okay, so now I need to run down, drop this little guy off on a switch, and run back as quickly as I can. Let's just say, I actually really like this puzzle. Well, thanks for interrupting that. Here, for that, you take a bomb. Take a bomb. Alright, as long as I keep slashing, that chew won't cause me any issues. Ah! Okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, I wasn't targeting the Stalfos, I was targeting the freaking chew. There it is. Alright, refill a little bit on health and magic and all that stuff. Okay. Okay, Sun 03 and let's go. Run it, run it, run it, run it. Place her down. And run back as quickly as possible before that chew runs out of... Okay, on the stairs. There. Alright. At the Jahala. Hey there, you big lug. Nice to see you again. Hey, you like pillars? Okay, and... Hurricane spin! I did defeat enough of them quickly enough. Alright, there we go. Ooh, lots of hearts. Oh, just keep running, keep running. Okay, he's gonna breathe fire on me. Okay, and may the light shine upon you. And come here, big guy. And so long, Bowser. Hurricane spin. Oh, one of them dropped a treasure sphere. Neat. I didn't even realize that those posts could drop that in this fight. Huh. Neat. Okay. Oh, I'm possessed by Jahala. Okay. Well, thankfully the light does instantly wear off any curses and possessions, so I can at least be thankful for that. All right, big guy. Yeet. And hurricane spin. Down it goes. Which means all there's left is just Molduga. Down you go. Can drop a thing, just money. Okay. Okay, so first bow so I can take out the whiz robe. Ah. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Alright, so he goes down. So I will need this, that, probably this. Launch me! Go around that. And okay. So break all that. And there we go. Oh, still another guy. Get some nice refills on magic and all that stuff. And, okay, I'm starting to see what I need to do. I need to basically do all of that. I have to do the whole jump. The whole thing with, oh, you've got to be kidding me. That Wizrobe is still alive? Nah. Alright, fine. So I will... Pff. Nope. Ah! Stick it, Wizrobes. Ah! Okay, that's not fair. You could have hit me and yet I couldn't hit you. That's just not fair. Like, that is fair. Like, I was able to hit you from there, so you should be able to hit me from there. Haha. Right. Restock up on all that stuff. And okay, how do I do this? Because it's clear that I need to get over there, but this will push me down, I'm pretty sure. Oh! I can't believe I didn't notice the hookshot thing earlier. Huh. Well, there I go, overthinking things again. I tend to do that a lot, don't I? Alright. Do that, and... Okay, lesson learned. Options. Do the switch on the targeting thing. Alright. The fight against Maduka? Hookshot's all I need. Let's go. Okay, stick out your tongue for me, buddy. There it is. Okay, run out of the sand. And I'll just wait for him to stick out his tongue again. Looks like it's gonna be right here. Can you target them? Yum nom nomny, and I did 2 hearts of damage. Can I target the tongue, please? Ah. Man, even when I think I found a solution, it somehow ends up aggravating me still. This boss just will not let me be happy, will it? Okay. Grab the tongue. Give it a couple of good slashes. And also, you do not need to take any photos of like of its spawn. Just taking a picture of Molduga will automatically add in its spawn for the Nintendo Gallery. Okay, run away! Don't let it eat me. All right, where is it coming out of? Okay, it's still doing that thing. Okay. Grab the tongue and there it is. Okay, I think one more round ought to do it. So I just need to wait for it to either burst out or... Okay, there we go. Yeah, do your twin mold thing. And okay. So now I just need to find out which hole it's coming out of. That's what she said. Okay, get rid of that spawn and give me your tongue. And that is all 4 bosses for the Ganon's Tower. The first half has been completed. For what's coming, I think I only... Well... Yeah, let's go with that item arrangement. Because really, for the next little bit, all I really need is the bow, nothing else. But might as well have all these items too. And okay. Get a nice treasure sphere. And let's go in. Okay, so this place is a bit of a maze. Again, it's not that bad. Go through this door. Two, three, four. My dude, you must remember well the appearance of this room. The shape of the floor, the number of items hanging on the walls. Such things are the keys to solving the riddles that lie ahead. Do not look over and look anything. Okay, so Molduga symbol is first, followed by Goma, then Jahala, then the plants. Can I check the thing? Thank you. The sword hilts of my servants who look deep in the darkness shall be the guideposts that point to me. Let's descend into the darkness. And hi, Phantom Ganon. Yep, it's basically just a guess who and just defeats Phantom Ganon. And which way you're dropping? Follow the hilts. And by the way, you can actually pick it up and actually use it. Unfortunately, I can't take it with me, but it's there. Okay, round 2 is basically the same as the fight in Forsaken Fortress. So if you want to do the empty bottle trick, here's another opportunity to do so. Which I cannot get the timing of. Ah! Dang it. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Good. Alright. Which way is this dropping? Back through the door that we came in. What's next? Okay, another round against Phantom Ganon. 3, 4, uff! Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uff. I guess it's 5, not 4. Ah! Normally you're supposed to spin attack to counter that particular move. We're off, we're off, we're off! There it is. That door. Okay. Oh, I still have the switch thing. That's why when I released the toggle, it didn't release the lock on. Actually, let me just switch that back to hold. Okay, there we go. That's better. Because again, switch is really only useful against Molduga. Ah! This should not be that hard. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That door, okay. Next round? Next round, let's go. 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. All right, there we go. Next door. Another round? Okay, come on, just slash it out. Okay, that door straight ahead. All right, final round. Well, kinda. We're off, we're off! There we go. And there we go. I got the thing, got light arrows. The sacred light of these arrows can pierce pure evil itself. Kind of weird that Ganon has his own weakness inside his own castle, but I mean, if the Great Fairy that gives you the essentially light arrows in Link to the Past is also kind of near where you fight Ganon, I guess that also makes sense. Because I really shouldn't question too much. Okay, here we go. For this guy. Switch the light arrows and... Ah, I missed. Let the light pierce you! Light arrows consume the most amount of magic, but... they basically function identically to the ancient arrows in Breath of the Wild, in that they are basically an insta-kill against the majority of enemies in the game. Seriously, if you go out and you shoot the light arrows against regular enemies, they will vanish exactly like Phantom Ganon just did. By all accounts, they are the most powerful weapon in the game, but I think they reduce the amount of treasures that you get from enemies if you do so. So, if you're grinding for items, not exactly the best weapon. But if you're just wanting to say nope to an enemy, that's where it's actually a little bit better. Hi, Moblin. Bye, Moblin. Oh, I guess I still do drop items. Huh. Okay. And also, do keep in mind, like, don't work on every enemy. Like, I don't think they work on, Iron Knuckles. Like, let me try that real quick. Oh! They do, and... Oh, what a place to shoot that. I shot it in his crotch. Oh, ah! Why? Why did I do that? Okay. And also, yes, the light arrow also makes the Savage Labyrinth a heck of a lot easier, so if you're struggling to get Hero's Charm, there you go. There you go. You got the ultimate weapon to use that for. And fine. I'll actually defeat you in a normal way. I don't need to overly rely on the light arrows. That rupee's just floating. I float. Get all that, and let's move forward. The two last Iron Knuckles. Take that. It's like, I'm not gonna move, even though I saw my buddy. I saw him explode like I did. Man, I almost forgot how really fun using the light arrows are. Dang. Okay, get all that. One last fairy. And there we go. Gonna quickly save. You know what? Let's go ahead and finish this. Because beyond that door is the final boss. Let's do it. Do you sleep still? Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans. 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 Oceans as far as the eye can see. They are vast seas. None can swim across them. They yield no fish to catch. What did the King of Hyrule say? That the gods sealed Hyrule away? And they left behind people who would one day awaken Hyrule? How ridiculous. So many pathetic creatures, scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on the sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't you see? All of you. Your gods destroyed you! I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes, for the hero. Do not betray my expectations. Phase 1, Puppet Ganon. Use the boomerang to cut its strings. The red one is indestructible as it holds it up, but the rest of them can be broken with just 2 hits from the boomerang. Your main goal... not mean to cancel out. Your main goal is to cut down all the strings so it's incapable of attacking you. And then, no, it's going back up. So it's, yeah, it just repaired its strings. Basically, your whole goal for this fight is to shoot light arrows at its tail, like the gem on its tail. Shoot it with the light arrows. That's your whole goal. And okay, here we go. Fire! I'm pretty sure you can do this without necessarily shooting at the strings, but it's just much easier to do so, because then they won't have any method of attacking you. Like, I'm pretty sure if I aim it correctly... Oh yeah, he'll also send out just little waves of enemies. Basically just see these as a means of healing and refilling your magic and all that stuff. So I have to say, I really like the final boss of Wind Waker. Like, I think Jahala still wins in terms of my favorite boss in the game, but the multi-phase final fight of this game comes in at a pretty close second. Because not only do you utilize a lot more of your items than any of the other Zelda final bosses, because usually most of the final bosses and the rest of the series usually either rely on light arrows or your sword and nothing else. Versus here where you're using all of your items, like your boomerang and all that kind of stuff. But also it's just a really creative idea. The idea with Puppet Ganon here is really clever and it's a cool design. I love it. Okay. Defeat more of these keys so they can get out of the way. Get some arrows back. And, okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Now it just has one arm to take me on with. Need to keep moving. Cut, cut. So now I just need to hit its tail. Come on, hit its tail. It can't be that hard. There it is. You might be celebrating a little too early there, buddy. Phase 2, Spider Puppet Ganon. Shift the camera to a bird's eye view so you know exactly where this thing is landing. Get behind it. Shoot it with the light arrows. It's surprisingly easier than the actual, previous Puppet Ganon fight, surprisingly enough. But it's still fun. I love the idea of playing around with the camera, which, again, you really couldn't do in the N64 games. It's actually kind of fun. Okay, so it's back down. Shoot the crystal. Okay. Get rid of those and shift the camera back up so I know where this thing is landing. Okay, come on, where you landed? Okay, down this way. Dang it. And it takes, take too long, it'll just spring right back up. Okay, okay, this way. And fire! Phase 3, worm or snake Puppet Ganon? I honestly couldn't tell you. Basically, just follow this thing, shoot its tail. It's that simple. Yeah, these phases just get easier and easier as they go along. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just a little weird that for a final boss, it does get easier and easier as it goes along. I mean, I guess you could argue that this thing probably does more damage than all the others, but I don't know, it's still a little weird. Get off of me, and hopefully you can give me some magic. I am kind of low on this stuff. Oh yeah, occasionally it'll just stop moving, but honestly, you can still hit it even as a moving target. It's fine. Oof. Okay, there we go. Magic refill. Let's go. And my headphone cords are getting in the way of my controller. Sick. It's kind of bad. Dang it. Okay. I missed. Huh, staying in the corner actually works. It's the Zelda 2 against Darkling fight all over again. Ah! Well, it didn't work that time, but it was working for a bit. Ah! Oh, I'm out of magic. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Man, at this rate, I might need to pull out Grandma's soup. Okay, you're gonna drop magic? Thank you. Okay, switch over to light arrows. Fire! Fire! Taste the light! Come on, hit it! Ah, I'm out of magic again. Alright, if one of you little urchin guys could drop some magic, that would be awesome. That'll do. Ah! Ah! Okay, switch over to like out. Ow. Ugh. Okay, and fire! Ah! Fairies, thank you. Ah! All out of magic again. No, you get back here, little guy. I need you to drop some magic. Man, this is way more. Man, I am sorry I called you easy, man. I'm sorry I called you easy. Yes, I finally hit it again. Okay, one more hit should do it. Just missed. One more hit. Oh. This thing will get me magic. Will one of you freaking give me magic, please? Thank you. Okay. Just one more good hit on it. Do it there! Do a little dance on the pole, on the string. Yes, surely you are the hero of time reborn. Your time has come. Come now, stand before me. Should you need to leave for any reason, because this is actually one of the few times where you can actually leave in the middle of a final boss. This cauldron will take you to the entrance of Ganon's tower. Can I please grab onto the string? Or do I need to jump to it? Okay, there we go. Let's climb up. Okay, so one last thing to kind of talk about when it comes to speedrunning. Bomb hovering is actually the most useful thing during this because you could actually entirely skip the Puppet Ganon fight using zombie hovering. Just zombie hover up to the door where you fight, where you go to the actual final boss. It's very tricky, and again, it's really only usable in the GameCube version because of the Tingle Tuner, and be able to revive yourself. And be able to revive yourself using that item. But still, if you're speedrunning, that is the optimal way, and you can entirely skip the Puppet Ganon fight if you so wish. Okay, in the very center of this room are some pottery, which will give you your last chance to recover all the stuff that you ever need. So definitely take advantage of that. And okay, let's see. There's the last one that I need to grapple up to. Okay, let's climb. And oh, that cauldron actually leads up to the top of the tower too. Okay, so let's pull out the hammer and smash that. There we go. Nice and easy shortcut back up if we ever need it. And then hook shot. Okay, I need to kind of clear this scaffolding here. And there we go. Let's go confront Ganon once and for all. My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose into the sky, a burning wind punished my lands, searing the world. And when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing: death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. It can only be called fate. That here, I would again gather the three with the crests. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That, when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods, the Triforce. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. Already the crest of wisdom is mine. All that remains. Don't forget to take a selfie with Ganon. Now that you mentioned it, yeah, I kind of want to do that now. Do not fear. I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. Gods, hear that which I desire. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. That is not what you said. That is what you said. Is it not, Ganondorf? Gods of the Triforce, hear that which I desire. Hope! I desire hope for these children. Give them a future. Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule. Let a ray of hope shine on the future of the world. And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. This is foolishness. A future for you? What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane! My dude, I'm sorry, I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean. Very well then. Allow me to show you your future. Yes. Allow me to show you just what hope you have. See how much your precious Triforce is worth. Alright. I'll use the bow to cover you. Attack him as best you can. Okay. Switch and... Okay, okay. Back away. And switch. Where are you? There you are. Okay, okay. Switch. Jeez, will you let me take a photo with you, buddy? Come on. Where? Man, Ganondorf is like in the most inconvenient places to take a photo with. At this rate, I'm gonna lose a fairy just trying to get a photo with this guy. And I can't change the gamepad fast enough to really get a meaningful spin out of it. Okay. There it is! Yes, I'll save that. Okay. Oh, I'm down to 1 heart. Oh crap, oh crap. Okay, so rather than the fight itself, let's talk about Ganondorf's character for a change. Because, yeah, as much as I bash this game on like its story and how similar and all the things that carry over from other Zelda games, one thing I will praise the heck out of when it comes to Wind Waker is its portrayal of Ganondorf. Because this is hands down my favorite version of Ganondorf in the entire series. Most other renditions of Ganondorf are usually just power-hungry maniacs or just malicious forces like in Breath of the Wild. here, not only is he really cunning and actually have a lot of character to him, but his motivation is by far the most interesting out of all of them. The idea of this man being trapped in the past, wanting to return to a world that he's so familiar with, is so fascinating, and you almost in a way relate to him. You identify with him, with his want, with his need to return to a world that he's familiar with. And the only reason why he's truly evil is because he wants to take over because he wants to rule that land for his malicious needs. Otherwise, yeah, you kind of identify with him on some level. And for me to identify with Ganondorf, the embodiment of evil throughout the rest of the series, is kind of fascinating. And I love that. He is by far my favorite character in Wind Waker, and I wouldn't have him any other way. He's built up perfectly, he has an interesting backstory, he has a cool design. I love his evil laugh towards the end when he finally loses the Triforce. He's just an amazing character. I adore him. Are you ready? I'll aim for you, and you use your shield. You get it? Redirect into him and... I've said this many times, but how did this game get an E rating in the first place? This is way more graphic than the death in Twilight Princess. Okay. The wind. It is blowing. My dude. My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thought turning to my kingdom of old. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you... I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us. Wait! You could come with us. Yes, of course. We have a ship. We can find it. We will find it. The land that will be the next Hyrule. So... But child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land! The land of trains! I have scattered the seeds of the future. Oh hey, looks like they're not trapped in their dungeons for all eternity. And that was Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I honestly didn't expect to finish this game today. Man, between this and Kingdom Hearts 2 days ago, I'm just wrapping up series after one after another. Don't worry, it's not gonna happen with Xenoblade 2. I can promise you that. I'm not even halfway through that game, and I guarantee getting to the end would mean spending the next like 10 hours playing that game. But, okay. So, again, while I do have my issues with Wind Waker, like, I think the dungeons are among the weakest in the series, and I do have a few minor gripes with it, I still really like it. Not only is sailing around and kind of going and doing piratey things really fun and actually really fun, but I also love the art style. It has a really great soundtrack. And like I said before, it has easily my favorite rendition of Ganondorf in the entire series. That alone makes this game worth it. So, what's next for Zelda Fridays? Because on the one hand, I could just go into Skyward Sword since that is one of the last 3D Zeldas that I haven't covered yet. Like, it's between this and Tears of the Kingdom. Those are the only 3D Zeldas that I have not covered at all yet on this channel. But thing is, when it comes to Skyward Sword, I actually do want to wait a little bit because there's something special that I want to try and do with that game in particular. And Tears of the Kingdom, I kind of want to wait until after I've completed Skyward Sword and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, nice. So, when it comes to the next Zelda game, I'm actually going to shake things up, and I'm actually not going to cover a 3D Zelda game next. I'm still trying to really pin down which one I'm gonna do next, because for me it's a choice between either Link to the Past or doing one of the DS Zelda games, whether it be Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks, whichever one. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from 3D Zelda games for a bit. Especially as I try to get stuff ready for when I actually want to do something fun with Skyward Sword in particular. So yeah, just gonna let these credits kind of roll, and yeah, it's pretty fun. Again, I have my frustrations with it, but overall, I did have a pretty good time with this, with playing this game in this. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Alright, so it shouldn't be too much longer if it's doing all the localization credits at this point, so it won't be too much longer until the very end of this. And yeah, I guess we could just kind of listen to the nice music at the end of this. It's a nice little tune. It's basically the title screen, but extended more. It's pretty nice. And okay, here we go. The special thing. So we're pretty much at the end of the credits now, because there is technically an after credit scene with this game. Okay, so Magica Digitaliscape. Wind Waker original staff. General producer is Shigeru Miyamoto. All the Tingle Clone guys. Satoru Iwata. And now we reach the surface, where we enter the final cutscene of the game. Here we go. Don't mind me, I'm just sitting on the essentially corpse of my old friend. Also, that pirate dress that Aril is wearing, if you played this game on hero mode, you'll wear that dress the entire game. Anchors away! Hold the tiller steady! As for our destination, the wind will guide us. And that's the end of Wind Waker. Okay, is there anything else? The game will save and make a file for a second quest. Oh, this is how you do the other, like, hero mode thing. Okay. I'll go ahead and just cancel that. Yeah, go back to the title screen. So I guess I did have it wrong, where in order to do the whole lobster shirt, hero mode kind of stuff, you need to actually have cleared the game before. But yeah, if you do a second playthrough, it will change up the game enough where not only will all the ancient Hyrulean text be translated, but it will also visually change a few things in the game as well. So that might be worth doing a second playthrough, like if you give a little bit of time afterwards. But yeah, it's kind of nice. I actually did do it before and it was actually kind of fun. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I didn't expect this to be the finale of Wind Waker, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. So thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there and y'all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx signing out.